This is Smallzy's Summer Breakfast.
What's up, everybody? It's Ross Lynch.
What's up, y'all? It's Rocky Lynch.
We're the Driver Era. You're listening to Smallzy on Nova. These rumors, it's all good news, 'cause I'm on your tongue. Turn it up.
On the show this morning, welcome to. I mean, we had to get security in here. Can you? Because the girls are out of control for you two. Can I just say that? Ross, Rocky, welcome to the show, boys. Yay.
Thanks for having us.
No, welcome to Australia. Can I just start by saying, I was on the plane with you two.
Yeah.
On the way over from LA last week.
Yeah.
And I won't lie to you. I watched you sleep. I came I'm midway through the... Joking. No, I am joking. I'm joking. No, you were on the plane. I believe...
Yeah.
Was that the first time you'd ever been on a Qantas plane? Because
Actually not, no.
Maybe no,
but I'll tell you what, those Qantas flights are quite nice.
You like that? I think I was talking to Zach here. He was sitting directly behind you, and I think they were giving out the Qantas pajamas.
Oh yeah.
And I think you, Ross, were like, "You get free pajamas?
Yeah.
This is great."
I have mine in my hotel room right now.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm gonna wear it
Very good.
tonight.
Well, welcome both of you to the country. As I said, the girls were going crazy that you were going to be in here. How have the Australian ladies been?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Actually,
definitely.
Legit, we say this a lot every time we come to Australia, and when we leave Australia, we're always like, everyone's so beautiful here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely some beautiful people.
Not me. Not
No,
me.
honestly,
Not me.
everybody.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And obviously last night, like everyone as well, which
At the Man of the Year Awards, the GQ.
like you know,
yeah.
but no, it's like I don't know if what y'all are eating or if it's just like the beach and the weather, or just like the vibes. Everyone's got good vibes, so it's just like
You enjoy it.
translates to your face.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll take that on. I'll take that for everybody. We're going to get to the music in a second, but I want to quickly. You were at the GQ Man of the Year Awards. Ross, I believe you gave Troye Sivan his award. You're in his video clip, right?
I did. Yes, he is the Man of the Year. The GQ Man of the Year.
Yeah.
I was in his video clip for his song "One of Your Girls," and it was so fun. He's such a great person.
Did you? Are you friends? How did that, or did he slide into your DMs? Everyone lusts after you, so I wouldn't put it past our Troy to slide into your DMs and go, "Hey, you want to be in my video?"
You know, it's quite professional. Actually, his team called my team, and then I flew out to New York, and it was as simple as that.
Honestly, I didn't know he had a bunch of brothers and a sister. He, like legit, very similar scenario to us. It was kind of crazy. Like, so he brought both his brothers last night, and it was the first time I met Troy and his bros, and we were just gabbing it up for a little, and I was like, whoa, like this is so funny. It's like a very similar scenario, just like different part of the world.
Because you boys are from a big family and have had musical bands in the past that people will remember of R5.
That's right.
For people who don't know, explain what you've done together, because it's a lot.
Yeah. So essentially, there's 5 of us. We're all a year apart. There's 1 girl, 4 boys. And for forever, we've been making music together. Initially, it was called R5, and we toured as R5 for about 10 years. And then, yeah, no, it's we've been doing this for quite a while.
And what happened to R5? Did we kick one of the siblings out? Did we have a sibling go, no, it's not for me, or did it reach the end of its time?
A little bit of all that. Besides the kicking a member out part.
Yeah.
Honestly, so much happened in like a very short amount of time, where like our sister and the drummer at the time were like in a relationship. And they broke up. But they're not
related. Just so everyone knows.
So the drummer's actually still a good homie of ours, and he actually plays with us a lot too, and still writes and produces with us. But they kind of had they broke up. Okay. And then she started doing more YouTube.
It's Rydell was the keyboard player. Ellington was the drummer. They dated for about 5 years.
Sure. That's like standard.
That's like
Fleetwood Mac.
Exactly.
True. Hey, all the greats happen to all the greats.
Exactly.
That's not why R5 dissembled.
Sure.
It's really just because everyone had different interests, and Rocky and I's interest was like hitting the studio. Like we just love making music.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where we were like, hey, we have all these songs that we've made, and we were in this record. We were signed to a major label that we were kind of getting out of that deal, and we were like, all right, let's start something new. So that's where we came up with the Driver Era.
Yeah, and the new track, I want to give a listen to this, everyone. It's called Rumors. Check this out. This could be it. This is a hit. This is a hit. Song called Rumors. Tell me about the Driver Era. Tell me about the group. Yes, boom. Hello. Are you playing shows? What's happening with the? Are you going on the road? How do you have time to go on the road? Because you are doing everything. Ross.
Honestly, the majority of this year we did a lot of touring actually, and a lot of festivals, which we haven't done too many festivals before. So this was actually like a substantial, like, to me, like a fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the festival game, like once you kind of like get into it, then you're in it and you're kind of like accepted, and then like everyone's like, yo, come play this festival and shit. Like we're doing
Yeah, I think once you play one music festival, the next music festival goes, well, hang on, why were they there? We need to have them at our festival, and then you're just playing festivals.
Yeah. So we did.
And they're so fun.
Oh
Are
my
they?
gosh,
That's
yes.
the most fun.
Is it? What about playing a festival is the better?
It's so fun because it's like it's kind of like low stakes. You just get to like.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost fun to win over the crowd. We're
Okay.
so spoiled by our fans. Where like almost every time we play a show, like you can almost expect like the whole room to just be vibrant and live.
Yeah.
But there's something also fun about trying to win over people in the crowd.
Well, because at a festival, not everyone necessarily is there to see you,
Yeah,
and if
exactly.
they're at the front, they might be there for someone else.
Yeah, they're there for
and
like
they're
the
just
person
like
after you.
Yeah.
And it's like playing to them, and I guess it's like, come on, I'm gonna make you like me.
Yeah.
Fucking gonna like me by the end of this.
Yeah. But honestly, the real fun part is after you play your set and you get to go see all the other bands. It's like you really get to study what other people are doing and what's good.
And a lot of people like at these festivals are like, so do you guys like stay and you go see other bands and stuff? And we're like, do people not do that? And
Sometimes they don't.
yeah,
Sometimes
like
not.
No,
some artists-
Coachella's like some artists are like crazy at Coachella. Like they'll just
and out.
golf cart in for their set
Yeah.
and golf cart out straight afterwards.
Yeah, we kind of like to take it all in.
Yeah.
And so we'll run around. We'll see as many artists as possible. We'll have fun. We'll say what up to whoever and just enjoy it. Yeah.
Nice. Rocky Lynch on the show with us this morning. Now, Ross, we know you make movies and show. Do you do any acting? No.
He should. He's got a good face for it.
You do.
You know, maybe one of these days.
Do you like the idea of the Hollywood lifestyle? Ross, has it sucked you in?
You know, I have a love-hate relationship with it. I don't after all like do it for the lifestyle or I don't. I was just doing an interview earlier today and we were kind of talking about like just how I'm not really I just have a love-hate relationship with it. Like I oftentimes forget that like people know who I am.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I think it comes from like being in a big family and like always being grounded by my siblings.
Okay. Because they don't give a shit, right?
They don't give a shit.
No.
Fuck this guy.
Especially when we play ice hockey, they're always after me.
It is funny. Like,
Does he walk into Christmas or whatever and thinking he's the top dog now, or does he?
No,
like,
it's the opposite. It's the opposite.
yeah, we actually give him shit. Honestly, like we kind of. Which I think that's kind of good.
No, it's
like,
good.
It's good to have kind of like a big family and to be like, hey,
Yeah.
crack the whip. But no,
Yeah.
he honestly doesn't really need it. Like,
No.
No, I mean, you would have known by now if I was drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
actually,
saying?
This is true.
yeah, years ago,
You
it would
would've
have been
known.
like, okay,
And also,
this guy's-
can I say, because I did see you both on the plane, I would, if you were a wanker, I would have known,
Yeah.
because you weren't a wanker. Like you were a nice guy. Like
Yeah. Thanks, man.
You were like polite to everybody, and you lined up like a normal person. Because some celebs, they're like take me to the VIP, and I don't want to line up with everybody. You would just chill.
See, I was trying to do that.
Yeah, see, and that was the energy I was getting. I was like, Rocky's the real wanker here.
I'm a wanker.
Yeah. I have a question here because obviously this is a bit for Ross because you obviously spend some of your movies naked or shirtless and have quite a ripped body.
Thank you.
Thank you. How much work do you put into that physique? Actually, well, you said you didn't go home after the GQ awards.
I didn't know.
No, so clearly you're not treating your body like a temple.
I mean, it comes and goes. You know, it depends. If I'm having a good time, you know, you got to soak it up.
Yeah.
But we do a lot of things actually. We do a lot of ice baths. We do a lot of intermittent fasting. We're actually pretty big into biohacking. Do you know the term biohacking?
I don't know what a biohack is.
It basically means like doing little nifty tricks to
Like that benefit your health.
Yeah.
And
Are you into it too?
energy.
Right.
Our whole family's pretty into it.
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah,
So you mean intermittent fasting? So just of not eating for periods of time? Is that like a biohack?
Yeah, essentially, or like red light therapy, or like I said, cold baths, ice baths.
Or you I guess just electrolytes. It's
yeah.
simple, just get some electrolytes, get some vitamins.
Yeah.
What about water? What about drinking water? Is that a good
100%.
biohack?
Yes, extra
100%.
water, or even just vitamin D, some
Sunshine.
sun,
Supplements, you know, that kind of stuff.
Like that, yeah.
Okay, that's the trick. If we did all of that, we'd look like you.
He was all it's funny what people are born with.
Oh yeah, don't you? I hate that. There are some of them that are just you just.
But to be fair,
it is work.
I don't drink soda.
Okay.
You know, I don't really
works
eat
out,
bad food. Like I like to feel good.
Okay.
And I like to eat
I
good
like that.
food. I like
that.
I like to work out. We play a lot of ice hockey.
Yeah.
You
What
know,
else? Do you
I love doing pull-ups. I do work for
train
it to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know,
you're not just born with it.
I'm a little bit,
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit Maybelline, but maybe
Honestly,
it's also
most
work.
things are like that. Most things, it's you kind of are somehow it found you in this world. You're born with it.
I do
whatever,
agree.
Or you're working on it. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
But I do feel like with the right habits and discipline, it's I mean
You can do anything.
you can look
I agree.
you know I think just taking care of yourself is a great thing.
And I don't think, and I don't know if you what it's like in America, but at least here in Australia, I don't think there's enough education on people teaching them how to take care of themselves.
I agree,
no one,
yeah.
no, you don't wake up. There's no one tells you this is healthy or this is
Totally.
what you should
I
be
mean,
doing. You just get jammed ads on, and everything's easy, and no one tells you what you.
There was this whole thing breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but no one said when breakfast is. It's break fast. It's everyone thought you wake up and you eat breakfast, but that's actually not. I mean, as far as my understanding, not super good for you.
Yeah.
Can't you guys not advertise
We can't advertise
drugs?
junk food here. No, so
Or something like that?
Okay, so here in Australia, I don't know anyone who's listening has been to the US, but what I find crazy, and I was only there last week, obviously I was on the plane with you coming home. Every TV commercial in America is about drugs.
Yeah, it's
Every
fucked.
TV
I
commercial
know.
is about take this pill.
Yeah, so-
There's a
Here's the side effects.
Yeah, but there's in Australia, obviously everyone talks about Ozempic and all the celebs are on Ozempic to get skinny. There's literally a song on the TV in America, jingle singing "Go take Ozempic to lose weight."
Sweet.
You cannot do that here in Australia. You cannot advertise drugs.
It
As it
is.
should be.
It's kind of it's backwards in the U.S., which is weird. But instead of do all these things to stay healthy, it's eat all this shit food and then take these pills to counteract that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is wild.
it's kind of fucked.
It is. And on that note, what else you got planned while you're here? When do you go home?
We're gonna go. Well, we're trying to extend our trip. Actually, we'd love to go out and see
You're
the
having
Great
a time of
Barrier.
your lives, aren't you?
Honestly,
You're loving it.
yeah.
We love Australia, man. It's
We
so
do.
fun. But we'd love to go see the Great Barrier Reef if
nice.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long. People think that's close.
I
It's
know.
3-hour flight, right?
Yeah,
Or something?
3.5. It's a bit
We
of a-
want
bit of a hike.
We've been talking about getting certified to go scuba diving certified for quite a while now. So we feel like it's kind of the perfect opportunity
Yeah, nice.
to do that.
I've only got one last question.
Okay.
And that was just about you when you played that Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
That was very uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah?
How lifelike it was.
Oh yeah, did you see it? You liked it?
Yeah. I loved it.
Oh, cool.
Did anyone give you feedback on how well you emulated?
You know what? We actually had people that went to school with Jeffrey Dahmer on set because we filmed in his house, in his like genuine
house,
like childhood house. Yeah. Where he actually did his first,
some of the deeds.
Killed his first victim, which was like really kind of creepy. But we had people, because it's a small town in Ohio called Akron, and we had people that found out we were filming a film about him, and they would show up to set, and people that actually went to school with him, and they would just like, they'd be like kind of terrified of me. You could see it in their eyes, but they'd just be like, "Yo, you are doing that's exactly what he walks like," and stuff like that. It was pretty cool to get that sort of validation, because at one point in time, while being Jeffrey Dahmer, you know, I definitely wasn't. I was in another world.
I was going to ask that, because obviously, like, I don't know what your style is, but I've heard plenty of stories of people who lose themselves in characters. And did you find it weird getting into him? Like, how do you get into something like that?
I mean, it's kind of weird, but like, I literally would watch videos of him every day. It was yeah. It definitely was
That's interesting.
Definitely was a little intense.
Didn't it when it like that what's his friend, like he couldn't look at you or
so the
something.
guy who wrote the graphic novel, who was maybe his only friend in high school, his name's Durf. We were like sitting in the house, in Jeffrey Dahmer's house one day, and I was in the whole getup.
Yeah.
And he literally was like freaking out. He was like, he like left. He was like, I can't talk
nuts.
to you. He's like, you're freaking me out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like, he's like,
vastly different to you and Sabrina, can I just say?
Yeah.
It was like two different people.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
honestly.
wow. Anyway, well, hey, I love the show.
Thank you.
Show. I wanted to say that.
Thank you.
I love the new track.
Thank you,
Rumors.
sir. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your time here in Australia, boys.
Thank you.
Get up to the Great
Will
Barrier
do.
Reef.
Yes. We
Have a
will.
lovely holiday. And I think we're going to give you some Tim Tams or something like that. Have you had
yeah.
Tim
I love
Tams?
Tim Tams.
Yes.
Lovely. We'll give you a little gift on the way out.
Yes.
Boys,
Let's go.
pleasure to meet you both.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Catch you on the next flight.
Absolutely. and you can watch me sleep next time, all right?
We'll see you in the air.
Smallsy's Summer Breakfast.
Is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.